Tell me when you're ready, and then I'll give you the countdown. You
Okay.
look good. You look good, man.
Okay, you ready?
All right. One,
I
two,
forgot. What am I
three.
saying? How do you remain calm in all this chaos? Welcome to Father Time. My name is Greg,
And I'm Samuel.
Alexander.
and we are honored that you're joining us for this segment. And today we're going to talk, in all this chaos. My kids are going back to school. They're on virtual learning right now. Next week, they start class in person. But in all this chaos, I think this is the time as good men for us to stop and center ourselves, right? For us, if we are going to find peace and calm in all this chaos, right? It's important that we find it first before we teach our kids. Because my point is really this is I want my kids to find this peace and calm, right? I see them worried and concerned. And the only way I know how to teach them is by me taking that first step and discovering that skill myself. What do you think, Alex?
I think I'm trying to find it myself, to tell you the truth, in
Yeah.
everything that's going on. We don't like to get too much into it because we just don't want to go down that route right now. But with COVID-19 and the social injustice, I find myself, even if I'm done with my work and I'm trying to relax, watch a basketball game, in the back of my head, I'm thinking about something that's going around, around the world. And so, to tell you the truth, I haven't found that calm place in probably like the past maybe. Well, actually, if I was to put a date on it, since COVID-19 started.
Mm.
So I'm kind of interested to see what you guys think, because maybe something that y'all say, in this next 8, 10 minutes, whatever, and maybe I'll pick up something and something will click with me.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I think, men should be centered always, not only during COVID-19, but just through our entire lives. I mean, we as men are supposed to be the heads and not the tails. We're supposed to be the leaders. We're the ones that are supposed to lead ourselves and lead our families. And I think, it's a huge responsibility to have, but it's something, I think that when you become a father and you become a parent, anything that maybe, when you're young and single or even married without children, you had that opportunity to have a little bit of selfishness, because, you can just get up in a whim and spontaneously just go do something. But when children come along, that all that, what used to point towards you now has to point outward towards them, and doing what's best for your children. So I think, like you were saying, Greg, it's very important that as men set that example in our own individual households, because when you look at all, like you said, the uncertainty, the chaos, just everything you watch on every single news station, whether it's CNN or Fox or ABC or CNBC, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just what you watch, it's just chaos around the world. And I think it's, in our little part of the world, your little part of the world, your little part of the world, your little part of the world out there, make it peaceful there.
I'm reading news on my phone, right? I come across this article, this man who had this kid coming into his driveway, and they'd spin around a little bit and then continue walking the neighborhood with his mom. And he was upset at first, right? Because he's getting this alarm on his phone, somebody's in your driveway. But as a good man, he come to, count on that kid being there every day. And we'll post it up on there so people can see this article. So instead of making it into a bad thing, he found joy in watching this little kid. And it's a choice. I think it's really a choice. It's for us to choose. And then he started making a track for this kid, and this became a big thing for the neighborhood, and there's other people coming by, right? And I think you're right, Sam. We have to be that leader, but you know what I'm trying to say? We don't have to do it alone. We have to find a place that we as men can share, and we might call it therapy or group or whatever it is, right? Where we can connect And in that connection, I find that calm. You know, there for a while, you guys are still going fishing. I was going fishing for a little bit, and I found that connection, right? I also find that connection, like I took my kids out to the restaurant yesterday, right? And that's normally a very chaotic time because especially with COVID, oh, you can't do this, can't do that, da, 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 da. And for my 12-year-old son, it's like, oh, really? So the point is as I found that connection with them, and in doing that, I was able to find that calm. What's some other simple things that you guys do that helps you calm? Get calm, find peace.
Yeah. Peace is important. Peace, patience, understanding,
So
and
what do
all
you do,
those things.
Sam? You're going to say fishing, aren't you?
well, that calms me down at least, Yeah, you got to remember, just in case you people out there don't know. I mean, I'm the only one that doesn't have kids that are in school at this time anymore. All my kids are grown, but Alex and Greg do have children. So a lot of times we talk about issues that I still, I can still look at it because now that I'm a grandfather, I can still put myself in a situation like now in COVID. Like if I had my kids, how would I deal with it? So I think this is a very informative, that we can talk to you all about these issues, not only coming from a person who's been there, done that, but people who are also in the situation now. So, but like you were talking about, Greg, us as men, I think it all really kind of revolves around us. As far
You started walking with your kids, even at an older age. Lately, you started walking with them because you settle down.
Yeah.
What are some things that you do?
So I think it's important, that like you said, we're the leaders, and that's part of what we talked about in one of our other segments about Palabra, being that role model, being that example, and it's huge that we are centered and we're strong and that we're not all crazy and getting all chaotic, and you see all these Karen and Ken videos, people, I don't have to wear a mask, just chaos, so hopefully none of us do that ever, so.
And I enjoy reading, so I started reading again at night, right? And if I read before I go to bed, I sleep so much better, right? What are some things that you do, Alex, that helps you calm down? I know you said you're struggling with this.
Well, as y'all were talking, I was thinking about, okay, well, when's the last time I really felt calm, and how do I find that place since March when COVID started? And I'm thinking about all the times I felt calm. And what's ironic is, and this wasn't the same before COVID. What's ironic is that me being alone right now is not calming. Like if I was to be alone somewhere, it's not calming to me because I feel like all this stuff is happening around me, and here I am just kind of like doing nothing, so to speak. And to say that the other part is that I actually feel more calm when I'm around other people. The challenge with that is that COVID-19 is keeping us separated. The last time I really felt calm is when I invited you over for dinner, Greg, and we sat down and we had dinner and we just talked. That was the last time I really felt calm. And then when I sit down with my wife and my kids and we're around the table and we're just talking. So to answer the question, I'm thinking about it. The answer to me is getting together with family, friends, because of COVID-19, not a huge party, but just a small little dinner get together and just talking. That's my calm place right now.
And that's a really good point. Hold on. Really good point is maybe we're experiencing it. We're not in tune to it, right? Because I know you do like this water thing with your wife, the water aerobics. And you said that really relaxes you and you feel good about it. But we're not in tune with these moments. And they're happening, right? But we're so busy about everything else to scramble that we're just not even realizing that these moments are taking.
So when you say we're not in tune with it, what do you mean?
So like you were saying that the calm was our conversation, and then you thought about the time that you spend eating.
Oh, okay. So when you say at the
maybe
moment,
there's other moments in your life, such as the water therapy that you and your wife.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Creating these calm moments, but we're not in tune. It's not registering.
So let me give a little nugget to the young fathers, because you know me, I like to talk to the young fathers. This is what we're talking about when we say have gratitude. Have gratitude for those little moments that you have with your family eating dinner. Have gratitude for being able to go swim with your partner. I just wanted to throw that out because that's what comes to my mind is me thinking right now, you know what, Greg, you just pointed out, that's my gratitude. That's what I have to be thankful for. And that makes
just
me
one
calm.
quick thing, because I was real calm this morning at 1 o'clock in the morning while I was fishing. And I was even more calmer when I drove home and took a shower and got to bed by 2:30 this morning.
All right, guys. So we're going to have to wrap it up. It's always an honor and it's always a pleasure. What a great conversation. This is Father Time. My name is Greg.
I'm Samuel.
Alexander, be calm.
And it's been a pleasure having you with us today. So please, if anything else, enjoy.